I'm so thankful for the opportunity to work with these individuals. And as I said, we're going to do a bit of a pivot now to have an opportunity to kind of officially welcome our brother Jon Sato as he assumes the role of superintendent. We're going to do a commissioning just a little bit later in the ordination service. But we wanted to ask if both Superintendent Charles and Superintendent Frazier would make some comments to Jon. And so I want to invite Jon, would you come up and allow us to express our appreciation and our thanks to you for assuming this exciting, challenging, wonderful, discouraging, high-powering journey. So Jon, come over here by your friend and colleague. And Frazier, are you going to start?
Yep.
Okay.
I am. I serve at the pleasure of the bishop. Jon, no, let's get you right here, man. Come on. Let's get you right here. Come on.
You love being in the center, Jon, I know.
Yeah, I know. I know you hate it. But we'll put Charles on the other side over there. Come on, get over there. I am the boss of you today, Charles. Get right there. Right here. Right here. Right here. I got like 2 more hours, and I am the boss of you. Thank you for this pivot. I think it's really appropriate. Jon, we're so very, very excited. Back 2017-18, when we began this journey, I was at the Redlands Church, and there was a little wedge that was at the door that we used over there often. And I remember tossing the wedge back in as I locked the door and drove to my car. And the Lord said really simply, as I was contemplating this whole idea of superintendency, would you be a wedge in the kingdom? It's not a very exciting prophetic word to hear from the Lord. So I was trying to think of so many great, powerful things that a wedge could do. But really, it's just about keeping doors open. And so I've hung on to that word through the pandemic and through superintending, jumping into something that I was just willing to say yes to, not knowing all the answers. Please hear that. You don't have to know all the answers. But I knew that my opportunity in sitting in the seat was just really to open a door for others. And then fast forward, saying yes, as you have, thank you. We were at General Conference, and my friend, Pastor Kenny, prophetically decides to bring me up in front of our denominational family after singing wonderfully his mantra of the mantle. Some of you were there. And he prophetically spoke over to me that, hey, you're going to represent this next generation. And I wanted to whisper in his ears, I'm old. I look good, but I'm old. But as we fast forward, it was recognizing that my role wasn't really representing the generation. It was representing the generation. And so, Superintendent Jon, it's our pleasure to serve you. And whatever mantle that we've been able to carry, it has been our privilege to hand it over to you. It has been our privilege to have you in meetings with us, to hear your wisdom, your pastoral heart, which the conference is yet to fully experience. But boy, when they hear your heart for them, they will be overwhelmed. You're a man of great integrity. You're a man that loves his family and his children. And most of all, you're a man that loves Jesus. So we are grateful to partner with you. We're not going anywhere. We'll be behind the scenes. We will do our duty and get off every board and do whatever we're called to do. But we're not leaving you. No. We are with you. We are your champions behind the scene because we believe in you and we believe what God is doing in you. And I'm thanking the Lord that you're an answer to a prayer of mine and a prophetic word from a remarkable apostolic prophetic leader into my life. I get to see manifested with my eyes wide open in the land of the living. Bless you, Superintendent. I am looking forward to serving you in this next season and see what God does in amazing, powerful ways. We love you.
It is not much, but it is all of my heart. There were a couple of significant shifts during my term here that were distinguishable, and it had everything to do with you. In our role, you followed very well. You followed tremendously with loyalty and faithfulness, and it made our roles so much better. After a first year, after you kept telling me over and over, after the first year, I finally believed you that you were here to serve the role of the superintendent. And I believe there was a stretch, maybe, 12, 18 months, I probably called you every day. And you answered every time I called. And you let me fuss as much as I wanted to fuss. You invited me to cuss, but I didn't cuss. But I felt like it. I'm better because of your help. My church will be better because of your help. And any contribution that I hope and intend to make in our conference, in our denomination, I'll be better able to serve in that way because of your help. And I will always be grateful for how you helped me in my role. Thank you so much, brother.
As I mentioned, we're going to have a superintendent consecration in the ordination service in just a few minutes. But John, I want you to look behind you. I want you to see this group of leaders, by the way, who I have grown to love in this process of meeting with them, working together, just really good dialogue and conversation. I want you to turn and look at these folk out here. They have voted that you would be their superintendent. This team voted that you would be the superintendent. These two superintendents, this bishop is saying, you are our man, Jon Sato. And we believe in you. We love you. And we are grateful. We are grateful for God's call on your life.